guys, Chris at Dentless Touch. Today, well, we have Dave here.
What's up? What's up?
All right, so we decided to run to Home Depot. If you can see that in the background, we decided to run to Home Depot and build our cart. When Dave jumped on board, we've noticed that he had a little different of a way to store his tools and work out of his van. So all the guys loved it, and bring you guys along, show you what we have to buy, and show you how to make it. So let's get started.
They have all this pre-cut at Home Depot, so I usually try to find.
They don't even have the big ones anymore.
Yeah, so
it looks like we're gonna be cutting.
Yeah, we're gonna be cutting a big one.
Do we need any of these small ones?
Yeah, so we usually use. I usually mix and match, kind of just depending on how many longer tools I have and stuff like that. But I'll grab like 3 of the bigger ones, 3 of these middle-sized ones, and then 3 of these smaller ones.
Small ones? Oh, to small the little.
And I use brace tools, the yellow red handle bent crap.
Cool.
I usually grab 3, 3, 3.
All right, let's get a cart.
So guys, what we're doing right now is actually, they didn't have any pre-cut of the 5 inches. So we actually had to get a full long 5-inch pipe and have these guys cut it back here. So that's what we're having done now, so we can stagger all of the PVC within the actual cart itself. So. What are your plans for 2019?
What are my plans for 2019? The end of 2019?
End of 2019.
Just simplify my personal and professional life. And that comes down to, as I delegate tasks, I need a way to measure how accurately that my employees are doing. So I'm creating systems right now so that I can quickly check, measure it, and then give them the right guidance that they need to be successful. You need to work on the business, not in the business. Good morning, everyone. Day 2 of this build of an inexpensive PDR tool cart. We had to pause and have a little break because we could not find coolers. It's kind of out of season, so we had to use the trusty Amazon to get our coolers. We got the 28 quart coolers, but Dave has let me know that most likely it's better for the 16 quart. So we're gonna try to make this work with what we have. The coolers were $16. I'm sorry, 19 bucks each. PVC pipes, I'll leave all the pricing below, but we're trying to build this for probably under $75. I think we're coming close. I gotta do the math. I think we're between $75 and $80. So Dave, what is next with this build?
So right now we have all the PVC cut, we have the dolly, we have the cooler, we have the bucket buddy, we have the straps. The first thing we're going to do right now is actually cut some of this PVC pipe, because right now it's all kind of the same length, and we just need just a little, probably about 1 inch or 2 offset, just so your tools aren't all at the same length, and the handles don't get stuck and everything. So kind of just offset the PVC within the cooler itself. So we're about to cut some of that up right now.
Perfect.
And then be able to strap it together. On to the next step.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, this is Dave's cart right here. And I've seen better days, but it's so useful, which sparked the idea of building 3 or 4 more for the guys to just quickly carry their tools on. So everybody knows the TDN cart, and we'll bring that out and compare once we're done. But I wanted to bring you guys along this process if you wanted to build one of your own. Let's get started.
First is I bungee the PVC together, and that's to kind of get the overall form of how I want the PVC set up. So I have the bigger PVC in the back for my longer tools, and then I kind of tear it down. I offset these smaller ones here and that's just for some of the smaller tools that kind of sit. You don't want this big opening for some of these smaller tools, so you're able to really pack these little ones for a lot of these skinnier shave tools and stuff like that. So that's why I offset it. You can kind of rearrange however you want them. This is the setup that I have found works for me, keeping the longer tools that are going to be a little bit heavier with the weight in the back, and then all your smaller stuff up front here. So this is just the bucket. They call it the bucket jockey from Husky. It's actually supposed to go in a 5-gallon bucket. You can actually wrap it around the bucket itself. What we're going to actually do is cut it in half and then actually apply it to the outside of this cooler here. So obviously this is a rectangular cooler. This is a circular bucket buddy, so we have to cut it in half just to align the outside here. So. What I use to actually hold this bag in place, they're called toggle bolts. So guys, real quick, I've gone over this. This is years of testing this cart over and over and over. So we obviously have the main strap here that's going to hold the PVC with all the tools. We're also going to strap the cooler itself to the cart, because what I've found is that sometimes with all the weight in the cart, this bottom here will tend to kind of kick out or want to kick out. So we put a strap under the bag here, and it'll actually keep it solid to the cart. Alright guys, so what you'll need for actually to make this tool cart is going to be a drill with a drill bit. Also for this we needed a drill with a Phillips head, so it's obviously interchangeable. Something to cut the PVC pipe. We use this 18-volt Milwaukee Sawzall. That was able to cut through like butter. Ratchet strap for the cart, hold the PVC in place. Scissors, obviously, to cut the bag. And then these toggle bolts. Like I said, you can use kind of whatever you want. Lock washer, nut, stuff like that, but it is a plastic cooler, so over time the heat and the cold kind of messes with the plastic. This is what I've found best to use to kind of hold that bag in place and not really mess with the plastic of the cooler itself. So toggle bolts for that. Yeah, these are just kind of some of the accessories you'll need for this part itself.
All right, so I want to go over the PVC pipe used for this tool cart. This is an 1.5-inch pipe. Actually it's pre-cut from Home Depot, 24 inches. Again, we cut about 3 or 4 inches off just to stagger it. Now this one is a 3-inch PVC pipe. Again, 24, they're pre-cut. And then we couldn't find the pre-cut version of this one, the big boy. It's a 4-inch pre-cut. You can find it pre-cut, but we had to manually cut it at the store. You'll probably see footage of that. So anyway, and that's at 28 inches, just to stagger it so the handles don't get in the way for the tool cart. So those are the PVC pipes used. Hopefully this video has been informative. It was just our little, actually Dave's idea to record this, and for anybody that's looking for an inexpensive tool cart, it somewhat looks professional, not too bad, but it's super useful. The utility of this cart matches my TDN, honestly, and we all know the TDN cart is like 70 pounds by itself. This is probably weighing in right around 40 pounds, maybe 30 pounds, so a lot lighter without tools. And so we're gonna load this up, give it to one of our guys. He's looking forward to using it. And for the route, everything stays kind of compact, I think, and allows you to get through cars, through the parking lot. And yeah, it's pretty useful. 70, 80 bucks. I'll leave a link of all the pricing down below. Thanks, Dave, for showing us this this new setup.
Nope.
Guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.